Okay, here's the plan for today. I'm going down to the Haynes Motor Museum in Yeovil. It's about 40 miles away, I believe. That's the plan. I was going to go yesterday, but when I went to buy tickets, because it's 10% off if you buy tickets online, but it didn't give me the option yesterday of 10% off. And it turns out it's because if you book before midnight the night before, you can get 10% off. Otherwise, it's full price of £21.95. So I'm going to put the destination in the sat nav. Wonder if it'll come up as Haynes. Let me try it. Haynes. No, it's not coming up as Haynes Motor Museum. I'll have to put the postcode in. BA22 7LH. North Cadbury. Oh, Cadbury. Start. We are near Weston-super-Mare. See how long it's going to take me to get there.
Please proceed to the highlighted route and then the route guidance will start.
Oh, there we go. So I should get there at 11:23. So an hour and 20 minutes to get there. Good grief. Oh well, I'll enjoy the journey. This was part of the idea of coming down and using Somerset area as a base so I could visit all these places that is much further to travel from home. So let's go to Haynes Motor Museum then. There's supposed to be 400 cars there on display. Let's go and see what's going on. So far we've been averaging 47.3 to the gallon in my Ford EcoSport 1 litre 3-cylinder turbo, the one that I won on RevComps. So been brilliant so far. Done 124 miles, used quarter of a tank, and I've given it the odd thrashing as much as you can with a 1 litre 3-cylinder, but it's been a laugh. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyway, enough waffling, let's bugger off down to Haynes. Well, I'm here. Haynes Motor Museum. Well, it's a big place. Looks enormous. Don't know if you can hear me properly, the wind's blowing a gale here. There's supposed to be 400 cars in here. Oh, it's a big place, isn't it? Alright, I bought a ticket online, so I'm going to have to turn the camera off now so I can get the ticket up for them to scan it. See you inside. Some of you might remember this. It's the Ford RS 200 rally car. I just had to film these two cars. These are two of the first two cars I saw on the way in. Look at the design and the detail on these cars. Remember, when they designed these cars, they didn't have computer programs. These were all drawn by hand on bits of paper first before they were actually built. Incredible. That's a Ferrari 250 GT. These things change hands at auction for about 1.5 million. And that used to be Ross Brawn's from Formula 1. If you watch Formula 1, you're probably familiar with the name. That's the 360 Spider. Now, as much as this enormous American car looks a bit crazy, there was actually, it used to belong to the fire department in a little city in Montana. And talking of enormous cars, look at the size on this thing and look how ostentatious it is. How much detail has gone into this? That's way over the top for just a piece of transport, isn't it? Beautiful thing, though. Any true petrol head out there will know exactly what this is, the Jaguar XJ220. What a machine. And this is the Aston Martin Lagonda. This caused chaos at the 1976 London Motor Show. I only filmed a couple of cars, the ones I was interested in, but I took some photographs as well. I had to take a photograph of this. This is a Mark I Golf GTI, because I used to have one, a red one, and it was brilliant fun. I had a poster on my wall of one of these Maseratis too back in the day. What a stunner. E-Type Jaguar, probably one of the most beautiful cars ever made. I had to take a photo of this for my own sentimental reasons. My father had one of these back in the 70s. It's a Humber Scepter. This one definitely doesn't need an introduction. If I became a millionaire for whatever reason, this is what I'd have. Talking of posters on the wall, the Lamborghini Countach. Who doesn't love a DeLorean? Now, you youngsters won't know what this is, but this is a Triumph Dolomite Sprint. Back in my youth, when I was a teenager, this was the car you'd aspire to have because it was more affordable than anything else you'd see, and yet it was like the fast car to have. Nowadays, you'd have a hot hatch, but back in the day, this was the one to have. You need to Google this one and look this up because it was a classic of its day. Anyway, that's it from me. That was my quick outing at the Haynes Motor Museum. Well worth a visit, guys. Go and check it out.